Now, Israel's war against Hamas has impacted on the lives and livelihood of many people outside the borders of this country, this region, including, as we just saw there, fatally so in Israel. It's also touched the owners of one New York City coffee shop, Cafe Aronne, whose future was jeopardized this week by the support its owners showed for Israel. But at least in this case here, this is a story with, at least for now, a happy ending. Our senior U.S. correspondent, Mike Wagenheim, dropped by the cafe today, and he filed this report.
The line stretches down and around the block for the second straight day here outside Cafe Aronne on Manhattan's Lexington Avenue. Several pro-Palestinian members of the staff here at this cafe quit over the owner's support of Israel. That owner says that since that time, the entire community, both customers and volunteers, have stepped up to the plate to keep his business running and thriving.
I think we really saw New York come together. New York really support us. It's a community here that is very unified. We have a lot of Jews here, a lot of people that know what's going on, a lot of people that don't know what's going on. But when the time came together for people to come together, it happened. I think that New York and Israel both know terror all too well. And the amount of support we're seeing is unprecedented. We didn't see it coming, honestly.
And residents of the neighborhood here say during such a perilous time, they feel almost an obligation to come out and support Cafe Aronne.
I want nothing more than to support the Jewish community. I feel my heart broke to hear that he lost all his staff, and I think immediately everyone decided in an instant, it wasn't even a question, that we were going to come out here and support.
Quite honestly, what happened on October 7th was an absolute massacre and horror. And we stand together as a community, as an American who cares deeply about the relationship that we have with Israel and Jews here in America against anti-Semitism. We have to stand united.
And for one particular neighborhood resident, the situation is very personal.
My cousin, Major Itai Yehoshua, was murdered by Hamas at Kibbutz Be'eri. He was in the first wave defending the civilians there. And every day since October 7th, I've been thinking about what I can do here in New York to defend his honor and support my family over there. And today, this is what I can do to support them.
Now, the owner here, Aronne, told us that he felt like he had a family with his employees here at this cafe. He found out, in fact, he didn't, but other family members of sort have simply joined on.
Well, we have my mother working the register. We have Zoe, one of our baristas. She's stayed on. She's doing a phenomenal job today, really. She's a manager from one of our other locations. And, a good amount of our staff stayed on. We lost 5. Some stayed on. We've been trying to get interviews going on to get more people back. And it's just been overwhelming. The amount of support, the amount of love, even from the remaining staff.
Dahan says sales from proceeds here will continue to go to those in need in Israel. He says they've already raised $36,000 for a new Magen David Dome ambucycle. He's told us he's contributed to causes around the world, including Ukraine, and after the infamous port explosion in Lebanon. Reporting here from Manhattan, Mike Wagenheim, I-24 News.